Hi, this is Cynthia Ortiz. These are the Charles Perry Stalker podcasts. And we do the disclaimer, use allegedly, nobody's been found guilty in a court of law just yet. Apply the but for legal standard, the approximate cause legal standard. Mr. Perry is causing problems. And he's getting caught. And nobody's caught him like we have. And there's no fucking way I could do that by myself. Right, Charles? Don't you watch everything everybody else does because you don't have a life? You're just some little bizarre bore. So you watch everybody all day and make trouble, make a problem in Oklahoma where you've never been invited to be. Right? So because you do that, and there's injury, serious bad injury, lost cars, lost homes, lost significant relationships, lost money, lots and lots of lost money, lost freedoms, then we get more. We find out more about the crime that you've been doing for a long time. You've been a little sex weirdo all your life, haven't you? That's the crime causation. So I assert all constitutional rights. I have the right to equal protection of the laws. The protections against a stalker, hacker, voyeur, creepster, peeping Tom. I don't have a life. I just watch TV with my doll and pretend. Mr. Perry and I have never had a date. We'll never have a date. It's never going to happen. I'd rather starve to death, literally. And I have. There's been many days that I have gone without food. It's so that I don't have to have anything to do with him. I've moved twice to try to get away from him. And but here's the thing, I have help. So when he pisses off the guys helping me, we get all kinds of intel nobody else has. No other victim has. I found out I was trafficked before they trafficked me. Right? I heard you guys today. This makes us look weak. Calvin, did you call everybody? Make sure she don't have no money. How many calls like that have you made, sir? I've heard a lot of them. Who has the actual recordings, Calvin? Fat, bald Calvin. You guys are something. You have no idea how many people... how many conversations have happened when y'all have a little meeting and you decide you're going to try to do something to me again in Oklahoma to cause a major injury and a major loss, to force me to lie and be trafficked? Everybody knows what you're trying to do. You know why? Because I have help. And Mr. Perry, if I won't slip up accidentally, what the fuck makes you think I would help you on purpose? Get a grip on reality. There's no way. There's no fucking way. That's why you're trying to starve me until I lie. Deprivation of food and shelter with intent to coerce. Interference with commerce with intent to coerce, Calvin. Interference with contracts with intent to coerce, Calvin. David, Lucius, Charles. We know you four, are the main ringleaders of the crime in Oklahoma against me. We know that. You know how we know that? Because when you do the crime to me, you get caught. Every time. The longer I'm broke, the longer you're invading my privacy. The more you just drag this on and on and on. Cause more problems and more loss and more problems and more loss and more problems and more loss. And the longer Mike Neely's in jail, the more we get. The more we find out. Right, Geppetto? Right, Muffin Man? Charles, who's Muffin Man to you? Who's Calvin to you? How do you know him? Who's Lucius to you? How do you know him? Huh? What about Sonjay the hacker? Did he get busy, guys? He got busy last night, huh? I got a bunch of notices. I had my phones off. Sometimes, because Mr. Perry hacked my phones and he's constantly trying to type in them to talk to me, and I don't want to hear it. I fucking don't want to hear it. I'll turn everything off. And I'll go do something else so I don't have to deal with it at all. I don't want to hear it. Everyone's sick of hearing it. So the guys there's guys around y'all that hear you guys talking in your little meetings. And they're like, do they not pay attention that she just caught him again? She just got more. They just caught him again. And they're sitting here talking like they don't know that. That's like sitting in a fucking nursing home. I'm sick of this. We're all sick of this. These guys are not all there. None of them are. Perry has delusion. Huntington's disease delusion due to Huntington's disease. Right? Paranoia. It causes paranoia. psychosis, hallucinations, impaired cognitive reasoning, right? When you do the crime, to me, Mr. Perry, Calvin, Lucius, you get caught. Ask Blankenship and Desiree. Get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck Blankenship and Desiree, Sonjay, Lucius, Calvin, out of my life. Get the fuck out of it. Get the fuck out of my privacy and my life. Or don't complain when we quote you. You're asking for it. It has been this way for 7 years, 8 years. McNamara email was the first. Every day we quote you. Every day you get all huffy and pissed off. But you go right back at it. Everything you know causes it. When you fuck with me, you get caught. There's not going to be a date. Mr. Perry, you are nasty. You repulse me. You're gross. You're sick. You disgust me. You're fat. You're lazy. You're boring. You're stupid. There's no chance. There's absolutely no chance. Get your fucking head out of your ass and go be with your wife, Jacqueline, and get the fuck off me, rapist. Get the fuck off me, you sick fucked rapist. You don't have a choice. As much as we quote you, why the fuck do you think you have a choice? No one understands that. That's what the guy said. We hear them in their meeting. And we're going, good God, she just quoted them. She just caught him again. She just quoted them. Everything they said all day again today. It's been like that for years. And they're sitting there talking in a meeting. Acting like they don't know that's what happens. Acting like they have no fucking idea what just happened. It's embarrassing. Bunch of old farts don't know what just happened. It's like sitting in a fucking nursing home. I'm sick of this. I'm fucking sick of this. We're all sick of it. Mr. Perry, you are not entitled to a date, and you are not entitled to a lie. You owe your wife, Jacqueline, loyalty. And get the fuck off me. There's a law. It says, don't contact people, women. Don't stalk women. It's a felony. Don't peep on women. Don't harass victims of crime. Sex trafficking is a life sentence. David, what is wrong with you? David, what is wrong with you? Charles, do not contact me. I fucking hate it. Don't contact me. I fucking hate it. Don't contact me, Mr. Perry. I fucking hate it. I don't want to hear it. So my phone was off. All my phones. I've got more than one. I have a secured phone that I use to talk to the police you can't find. You sit there and watch me. I have to guard that phone very carefully. So I have this. I get this notification. Somebody got into the Facebook accounts, Mr. Perry. Who would do that? Who would do that, huh? Get out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life, Mr. Perry. As much as we have caught... How many people Calvin, did you call? My ex-husband, people I work with. How many people did you call and say, make sure she doesn't make any money? How many, Calvin? You like beating down women and kids to feel tough? Does that make you feel tough when you beat down a woman? Huh? I mean, what is wrong with you guys? So we got, you know what happened, Calvin, last time you did that? We got more, Calvin. There's a whole bunch right here. Look at that. Do you have something like that? Any other victim have this, Calvin? Any other victim know you trafficked us? Trafficked them before you did it? Some realtor, big fat realtor bitch can't get a real date either. You're pathetic and loser. You have to buy a date. Huh? Does anybody else know they've been sold before they actually been sold? This thing, you know, we can't let her go to traffic court. Why? You didn't have anything to do with that. What do you care, Calvin? I mean, what is wrong with you guys? Look at this. What does that say, Calvin? Can you fucking read? Every time you fuck with me, we get more. This makes us look weak. You want to do a raid? For what? Why? Why would you want to do a raid? Huh? Why would you want to do a raid? You're the criminal. You're the doing the trafficking of drugs and women. You want to raid and put your victims in jail? You're trying to subjugate Calvin? You're a tough guy picking on women. You and David and Lucius, and Princess Prissy Pants over there. Tough guy picking on girls. Real tough, Calvin. Go pick on a biker in a bar, and then we'll think you're tough. All of you. Really? You're going to pick on your victims. You're going to subjugate your victims. You're going to starve us until we lie. And everyone knows it. Everyone said it. But you're caught when you do it to me. I have help. Right? There's no fucking way I could do this by myself. There's no fucking way I could do this by myself. So you broadcast us even when we go to the grocery. We find out. Do you think I didn't already know that? Did the other victims know that? Do you have any other victims that don't know that? Because Sanjay hacks the security cameras at Walmart or at Reese's or at Dollar General or wherever we go. Or the gym. Huh? You hack the cameras and then you broadcast that too? It's not just in our homes. It's not just in our cars. It's everywhere we go. 24/7. And then we're cataloged and sold. But I'm the only one that caught it before, right? Because I have help. You're a job, Charles, Lucius, Calvin. You're also a job, Calvin. You sure you want to piss these guys off helping me? Calling people. Make sure she don't have no money. Make sure she don't have no money. We need her to get out of Oklahoma. She catching my crime too much. Yeehaw. Yep. But it's not just me. And you guys always sit around and, what's she going to do? What's she going to do? She going to do? Right? Every time you cause a problem. What's she going to do? You know what you need to worry about? What are the guys that found out you were going to cause a problem most of the time before you do it? And we're like, well, we told you so. We're not using this stuff as an afterthought. Are we? We're not trying to explain anything away afterwards. We get it before. And that way we have malicious intent. Malicious forethought. You knew it was a crime and you did it anyway. Cuckoo bird. You might have the disease, but you don't. You know it's wrong. You know it's wrong. You know it's illegal, or you wouldn't try to starve me into a lie. So they wanted to take me into custody and put me in jail and sit me down. And here you're going to sign our lie that we wrote. It's our words, not yours. And then we're going to ship you off to Houston. And then Whitney Houston your ass. Make it look like suicide. Overdose you. Whitney Houston overdosed. I believe it was an accidental overdose. So what I'm saying is they would try to make it look like that. Or suicide. Dead in the bathtub, drugs. One of those kind of deals, right? Mr. Perry, wasn't that what you guys all planned? Calvin, you know why I have that? Because you make all those phone calls. Make sure she don't have no money. Pisses my guys off. They're who you need to worry about what they're going to do next, not me. You're off your nut if you can't get that by now. I can't do this by myself. I don't want to be watched in my home or my car or anywhere. Stop it. Stop, you little sick fuck. Stop it, Charles. Get off your ass and go work. Go be normal. Go watch your family, your wife, your kids, and fuck off me. Fuck off me. Get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my fucking life. Get out of my life. Get the hell out of my fucking life. All of you, get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out. Get out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life. Get the hell out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life. Is anybody unclear as to what my wishes are? Huh? And every time that you don't, we get more. More and more. Calvin, you like that? That's the people are making fun of y'all. Every fucking day, she's quoting everything they say all damn day long. She can't do that by herself. There's no damn way. Never have they had this happen before. And then they'll go have a meeting and act like it's not happening. And I'm sick of it. We're all sick of it. Sitting in a fucking, sitting in a nursing home. They don't know what just happened. I don't even know what to say to that. Look at this. All this, Charles, all of this we have, because you won't fuck the hell off. All of this we have, Mr. Perry. I texted him before he made the legal argument that was a lie. Before, not after. I knew Mike was drugged before anybody else said it, sir, not after. The McNamara email happened before, not after. There's all kinds of emails about, look at this. I mean, we've been over this, Mr. Perry, again and again and again. I mean, I am having to repeat myself, Calvin, over and over and over and over, Lucius, Charles David. Do you know people are very tired of that? We got to say the same thing over and over, and you fucktards don't get it still. What does it mean that I have this? We got it before. What does it mean, David, that I have that? David, Charles, Calvin, Lucius, what does it mean that I had that before depositions were taken? What does it mean that I have that before depositions were taken? What does it mean that I have that before depositions were taken? What does it fucking mean that I have that before depositions were taken? What does it mean? Retards, what does it mean? What does it mean, Calvin, every time you call and say, make sure I don't have money? What does it mean that I know that? What does it mean that I know who you are and that you're bald and fat? What does it mean every time you sit down and have a meeting? We can't let her go to court. We can't let her show up in court. We got to get that car away from her. We got to make her get out of Oklahoma. What does it mean that I know you said that before you did it? Huh? What, Calvin, does it fucking mean that I know you said that before? You fucktard, wake up! What does it mean, Calvin, that I have that before you did it? Retarded, what does it mean that I have it before? I can't do that by myself. And you're pissing those guys off because you're pissing me off. Get the fuck out of my life. Get out of my privacy. You don't have a choice. What does it mean that I have that before? Get the fuck out of my life. You don't have a choice. Nobody understands why you think you do. Mr. Perry, I don't care what you think. No one does. Everybody's very upset with you. Everybody fucking hates you people. Everybody's sick of y'all. That's what you need to understand. That's what people think, and that's all that matters, and nothing else fucking matters but that. What everybody else thinks. Everybody's sick of hearing what you bitches think. Get your dresses off and act like men. And real men do not pick on women and kids. Calvin. You want to be tough, you go find a guy in a biker bar and you beat the hell out of him. And then maybe we'll think you're tough. This I had before, not after. Act like you understand what that means. Okay, Calvin? I had this before. Act like you understand what it means that I had that before. Do you am I getting through it all? Everybody's really sick of the repeat and y'all aren't getting it. You're not getting it. What does it mean that I have that? What does it mean that I have this? You stupids, you little fucks. Somebody needs a, this. What does it mean that I knew before? You haven't trafficked me yet. I mean, I'm still here. I'm still home. What does it mean that I have that before? We gotta get her driver's license away from her. And I have it before, don't I? What does that mean that I have it before? Who got that for me. Perry, I'm not going to help you. If I didn't slip up accidentally, I'm not going to fucking help you on purpose. Everybody wants for you to be gone. Everybody's sick and tired of you. Everybody wants for you to be gone. Everybody's sick and tired of you. Everybody wants for you to be gone. Everybody's sick and tired of you. Everybody wants for you to be gone. Everybody's sick and tired of you. Get your limp dick off us. And I'm sorry for the vulgarity, but that's what it feels like. That's what that kid said. This guy is raping everybody, not just her. It's nasty. It's a sex crime. You're vulgar. You're nasty. And everybody's sick of you. Everybody's sick and tired of you. That's how we get this before. Everybody's sick of y'all. Everybody's tired of y'all. I'm having to say the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Everybody's tired of y'all. That's how we get that before. Everybody's sick of y'all. That's how we get that before. Calvin, everybody's tired of y'all. That's how we get this before. Call one more person and tell them make sure I don't have money. Do it, I dare you. Everybody's sick of y'all. That's how we get this before. You look weak? Are you shitting me with that? Wow. Everybody's sick of this. That's how we get it before. Everybody's sick of y'all. That's how we get it before, not after you do it. Before you do it, not after. It's not an afterthought to explain anything away. We get it before. Charles, we get it before because everybody's sick of you. We have it before because everybody's sick of you. We get it beforehand, not after, because everybody's sick of you. Everybody hates you. Everybody's tired of you. We get it before because everybody's sick of you. Am I saying it enough times for you? When's it going to click for you? When's it going to click, Charles? You make everybody sick. We hate you. Everybody's sick of you. Everybody's sick of y'all. You getting it now? That's how I get this before. We get it before, not after. Jesus.
Leave me alone. I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Steph got been raping you since
Leave
you
me
were 12
alone.
years old.
Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Steph got been raping you since
Leave
you
me
were 12 years
alone.
old.
Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh, God. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
Stop me.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to, but even when they're not. Unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous...
Mr. Perry, do not contact me again. I fucking hate it. Do not contact me again. I fucking hate it. Don't bother me anymore. Don't bother me again. Don't contact me again.
body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior, and you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her, and you need to leave her alone. And this is Bacon.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, You don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them, especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Fine.
I'm going to tell you what the kid said exactly. Mark, Mr. Warman, Mr. McGew, Mr. Goodwin, Mr. Helfin, and Mr. Giles. I'm quoting someone in your group, in your thing, a little bit on the periphery, but not a whole lot. What he said is, I'm quoting, so forgive the vulgarity. And he kind of said that. I'm sorry, this is a little bit vulgar, but this is a sex crime. Floppy Dick Perry is rubbing that dick all over all of us and making us all feel raped. It's not just her. We all feel raped. It's not just her. We're all threatened. We're all harassed. He's trying to coerce all of us. He's making us all uncomfortable. He's making us all creeped out and weirded out. And we're all tired of it. Now, I'm sorry you don't like that, but that's what people are saying behind your back, Mr. Perry, because you're an imposition and a burden everybody wants gone. You are the offender, and it's a sex crime, and it's nasty. You disgust everybody. We get it before, not after. We get it before Calvin, not after. We get it before David, not after. We get it before Charles, not after. We get it before Lucius, not after you do it. Over and over and over and over and over. We say the same thing, and you fucktards aren't getting it. It's got to click for you. Everybody's sick of you. That's a message. Stop it. It's different when you do it to me. Stop it. You're pissing everybody off. Get away from me. As much as we quote you and as much as you're caught, why the fuck do you think you have a choice? No one understands why the fuck you think that. Get off me. Get out of my privacy. Get off me. Get away from me. Get away from me and my family. Don't contact us again. Mr. Perry, I fucking don't care what you think. Why can't you get that? I don't care what you think. No one asked you. Shut up.
A date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her, and you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
That's okay. I don't care.
The question is, never, what is she going to do now? And I've heard you guys say that a lot. And it's none of your business. What happens when you fuck with me is, the guys that help me go apeshit on you. And that's who you need to worry. What are they going to do now? What day are they going to arrest you? Charles, this is not Judge Judy's court. It is not Judge Egan's court. They aren't going to go hunting with you like Judge Cummings. They don't give a fuck who you think you are. You're a killer, a cop killer, a child pornographer, sex trafficker, and a disgust and a scum. So they don't give two shits who you think you are. That court is getting it done when everybody else failed. It's not Morrissey's court. It's not traffic court guy. It's not Egan's court. It's not Judy's court. It's a different court. He's already heard you. He's already heard you. Now you're going to have to sit in your trial and hear everything we had to sit and listen to for 10 years, all the nasty, disgusting things you people say and do. You're going to get to hear it in your trial. I said, I don't like you. Fuck off. I don't want to hear what you think. No one does. You aren't asked. Everybody's sick of you. And I need a lie. I feel, you know what? Everybody's very, very interested to hear how your victims feel about what you've done to us. And you don't matter. Shut up. Get away from me and my family. Do not contact me again. You can live with the consequences of your choices. All of you. You already are. You're just stupid. When you do it to me, you get caught. You get quoted. We find out. Shit that y'all hid all your lives. So everybody's all confused. What the hell? What in the fuck? Is this like being in a nursing home? It's like they didn't understand what just happened. Okay. Wow. Fuck off. Fuck the hell off. Get the fuck out of my life. Get out, you sick son of a bitch. You don't have a choice. I don't like you. No one does.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
Deaf guy's been raping you.
Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. It doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting.
Do not invade my privacy anymore. Do not invade my privacy anymore. Do not invade my privacy again. Calvin, do not make one more phone call. Don't let her have no money. Do not make one more phone call like that after you guys check my accounts, which you're not entitled to have that, are you? I find out before you do it for a reason. I have help. There's no fucking way I could do that by myself. I hate your guts. All of you. Charles, you will never get a date with me. It's not going to happen. You are nasty. Yuck. You make all my skin crawl all the time. You're gross. You're very, very gross. And you guys are pissing off people with a hell of a lot of power. And why you can't see that, everybody's a little confused. Especially by now, Lucius. I didn't come here to pick a fight with y'all. I came here to get away from one. You need to control your bitch, don't you think? And then maybe you won't have so much. How'd she find out about that? How'd she know? Who told her? How'd she know? How'd she find out about that? Yeehaw! Get off. Get out. Get the fuck out. Go kick the shit in your own state and leave me alone. I don't like you. I don't like you. That's why we did it before, not after. You want to raid the club and harass victims of crime. Wow. Okay. Wow. In the court where you don't matter, we do, that grants investigatory orders already, who's already heard everything you guys said, or a lot of it, that did not sell well. This is not Judy. This is not Morrissey. This is not Cummings. This is not traffic court guy. This is not Egan. Okay? It's going to be a whole different world for you. Okay? This guy's not going to be your bitch. If everybody else wants to, that's fine. That's their business. This guy is not going to be your bitch. So, we get it before, not after. Alright? Leave me the fuck alone.